Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and this is my July 2023 hits and misses video. So I wanted to make this video a little bit more random, and also later on I'll be giving you a quick look at how I store my Muranos. So in my June hits and misses video, I shared a lot of bracelet designs with you, and I also shared my summer beachy themed bracelet designs in a separate video. So I won't show those bracelets all over again, but there is one design that I never included in those videos that I did wear in the month of July. And that's this one here. This is my Cinderella bracelet. So I thought I would quickly show this design right now. And this one features that lighter blue, and it's such a soft, pretty blue. And I've worn this one a few times in the month of July. And this design is one of my newer ones that I came up with earlier this year. And it has some Cinderella charms on here, but it also has some kind of random charms that I thought suited the theme. This first charm is a Cinderella charm. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Cinderella's Wish. And to me, it's a little bit more random. It can go with so many other themes. The party dress, of course, is for Cinderella's dress. And then moving along, we have the petite facet. We have her shoe with that little bow on top. And I've used the little bow clips on one side, the clip right there, and then the star clip on the other. The center of this bracelet, I've got the castle right there. And it's a two-tone with the little crown underneath. And then I've got Cinderella with her little ombre kind of shaded blue dress and headband. And then this is the dangle. This one is hefty. It's actually quite a heavy dangle, and it's got a lot of CZs, and it's supposed to be that moment when her dress transforms. And then we have a two-tone charm also, that is the carriage with the gold crown on top and then the little hearts on the bottom. And then moving along, I've got another castle, kind of a placeholder because I don't think I necessarily need two castles, but one day I'll find another dangle that suits a little bit better. And this little button charm has the clock striking midnight on one side, and the other side is the pumpkin coach. And then the little birds, because I remember how sweet the little birds were in the movie. So this is the bracelet design that I've been wearing in the month of July. And next I want to share with you some new additions to my collection. I want to quickly show this catalog. This is one of my favorite Pandora catalogs. It's from spring 2013. And this little pink color with the gray, I just found this catalog so pretty. Just the artwork in it is absolutely amazing. But I just want to show you the clips in here. So 10 years ago, you can see there was quite a price difference. That's how much prices have changed in 10 years, because in Canada, the clips were mostly, the affordable ones were in that $35 range. And then as I move the page, actually, let's take a look at the two-tone clips. Here's the two-tone butterfly and hearts, $165. That Mi Amor for $65, unbelievable. On this side here, you've got the double heart and some more two-tones. That fusion clip, I hardly ever see it. Like, I don't know where it is pre-loved. People are holding on to that one. And then Friendship Flower was only $80 back in the day. And this little flower one, I believe some people call it Buttercup. That's what I call it. And that one was actually $105. So surprising that that one was more money than some of the others on here. But the clip that I've had on my wish list for a very long time, and I finally found one, is the Zinnia clip. And that one back in the day was $75, and it came in amethyst and rhodolite. As mentioned, I have wanted these clips for a very long time, and they came available locally, so that was even better. This one is in the rhodolite, and it's kind of like a pale pink. I don't think it's like the darkest rhodolite that Pandora has done. And then you can see the profile there, how it's a little bit raised up and that oxidized flower, and it's so pretty. I cannot wait to design with this one. And also from the same person, I purchased a cabochon spacer in Garnet. So it was nighttime when I picked this little beauty up, and I didn't notice until the next day that these garnets are just a little bit deeper and they almost look cloudy. And I was comparing them to the garnets that I have in my collection, and that's these two here. So obviously the one in the middle is a little bit more clear and this one's a little bit deeper. But I was wondering if some of the garnets are just a little bit cloudier and deeper like this, or if it was maybe damaged during cleaning. I'm not sure. So if you have any experience with this, or if you have a garnet that looks like this, just leave me a comment below, give me some peace of mind. But this garnet is really pretty, and I think it's going to be nice to use it in a design. I'm almost seeing a little bit of scratch marks right at the surface there. Do you see what I'm seeing right there? Of course, the camera always makes it look a little bit worse, but anyway, still happy to have this one. It was a great price, and absolutely thrilled over these clips. And then two more charms that I picked up. Another charm that I picked up is an essence bead. This one is the Love, and it is a pink moonstone. And for some reason, I'm thinking this must have been a very popular essence bead, because there is quite a few of these available pre-loved compared to some other essence charms. And it's that perfect shade of pink with like little deeper dots inside, and then you can see the flash. And I do have other of the pink moonstone beads in my collection. I actually have 4 of them. So at the bottom, here's another one, and my new one actually has a little bit more flash, but you can see they're fairly consistent with the shade of pink. And then another one is on this beaded bracelet here. This one here has some damage. Do you see? Let's see, it's got a little bit of gray. Let's see if that camera's focusing. It's got a little bit gray at the core, but yet it's still really pretty. But you can see how it's just turning a little bit gray and silver on the edges. And then this one here is absolutely stunning. It's a little bit deeper. So this moonstone was such a great price. I couldn't pass it up. I did buy it locally, and I don't know, like maybe it's gonna make its way on this bracelet. Maybe it'll replace the one that's a little bit turning silver there, or gray at the core, but we'll see. This next charm is an oldie, and I believe it was called money bag or cash bag. I'm not sure of the name, but you can see the tie of the top of the bag and how it's all bunched together to be closed, and then you've got the dollar symbol on the front, also on the back, and then the hallmark is at the bottom. And my reason for purchasing this charm locally was I wanted it to represent my dog. So my dog's name is Cash, and I thought this would be a nice representation to go on a bracelet design. I've been slowly accumulating charms to do a dog-themed bracelet. Some of the other charms that I've accumulated is this little Saint Bernard, and I just think the look on his face is really sweet. This little family charm, this one's older. You've got the little faces of the family, and of course for your dog, his world is your family. This little charm here, my son gifted me. It was the very first charm that he ever gifted me. Isn't that cute? This little black and white charm, I just got it. I don't know, for some reason, it reminds me of my dog because he's black and white, and he's kind of a roan. So as he's getting older, he's turning more white. And then I've got the My Sweet Pet with the little paw prints on the heart. This is the mother and puppy charm that I recently purchased in that summer 50% off sale. And then I have this little one with the little red toque, and look how happy this puppy is. This one just kind of reminds me how my kids used to torture the dog by dressing him up all the time. And secretly he loved it because they also gave him treats at the same time. So I've just been randomly putting together some charms like this to kind of start a new fun bracelet design. I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding any other color besides the black and the white. Maybe I'll keep it black and white just because that's what his coloring is, but it's been fun just kind of thinking of charms and adding them randomly as I think it suits, and I will keep you updated. Next up is a pendant that I wanted to share with you, and this is the crown pendant. I've had this one in my collection for a little bit, and let me tell you, this pendant is heavy. It is very heavy. You feel it when you wear it. And I don't know if I'm just getting more used to the lighter Pandora versus this vintage Pandora, but it's not that comfortable because it's heavy. Like, I don't even know how to describe how heavy it is. To give some reference, I also have this coveted dragonfly pendant in my collection. And you would think that this one is as heavy as the crown, but it isn't. By far, the crown outweighs it. This is also a chunk of silver, and it's hollow at the top there, but you can see that it's, you know, it's not shy on the silver. But for some reason, this crown beats it all. I don't know if it's the CZs in there, if it's how thick it is. It's a beautiful pendant. It also matches the regal bracelet that I have. And you can see I've got some around here. Oh, there's the charm. So there is the charm to go with this pendant. They're a nice match. And I thought it would be nice to wear this pendant at the same time that I wore this bracelet, because on this bracelet, it is just full of that regal theme and the swirls and the castles and the crowns. It's really nice. I really love, actually I've got it backwards. I really enjoy this bracelet a lot, and it's going to be one of my permanent designs. And I thought it would be nice to wear this at the same time, but it is just such a weight on you when you wear this. So as I'm rambling, I'm kind of thinking out loud a little bit. I'm at the point where I'm not sure if I should be keeping this for my Pandora collection or if I should be rehoming it, because it's kind of a shame. I've just been letting it sit in my jewelry box. So it's kind of a miss, not really a miss, but yeah, I'm giving it some thought. So the last thing that I wanted to share is the bottom tray of my Stackables by Wolf. So this is where I keep my loose Pandora. I keep it in my Wolf jewelry system. I now use the stackers for my troll beads. The Wolf is anti-tarnish, and it does so much better with Pandora. Troll beads for some reason doesn't tarnish as quickly. So this is where I'm storing my loose Muranos, and I thought you might enjoy seeing this. So I've kind of changed this bottom tray a little bit to make sense for me and how I wanted to use it. It is a little bit thicker, and you can see the glue lines right here. And if I wanted to be really fussy, I would try to remove this glue lines a little bit, but I'm not that fussy anymore. I used to be, but I'm kind of let a lot of things go. And you can see that's where this used to be, was right here, and this one used to be right here, and I've just kind of wedged them right at the ends. And this white tray full of these little rods, I purchased this from either Etsy or Amazon. I can't remember. But as you can see, there's a lot of little rods on here, and I can use this for Muranos or other charms. And these are the Muranos that I have currently in my collection that I'm not using. The beauty of Muranos is you can swap Muranos in and out of bracelet designs, and it instantly changes the look and appearance of that design by just changing your Muranos. You can leave the rest of the silver charms alone. So here is where I have like my lighter opalescent charms, and then more of the greens. You can see the colors that I'm really attracted to. This little derpy guy, he's so cute, the little heart melter. And then at the bottom here, I have my extra large Murano. So I kind of did organize this loosely based on color. And then in the center of this, I've got my spare bracelets. So these are all the spare bracelets that are the 18 centimeter or 7.1. You can see a lot of them are this barrel clasp. And I do have quite a few bracelets in this size. It's not my preferred size to wear anymore, so I've slowly been switching out to wear a bigger bracelet because I do like it when it drapes looser on my wrist compared to wearing it higher up on my wrist. So that's how I store those. And then this is my 19 centimeter 7.5. You can see I only have two in here. One is the older style bracelet that's got the little claw clasp, and that is so tricky to do up by yourself. And some of these are pre-loved. When I was trying to grow my Pandora collection, I used to buy bracelets that were full of charms. And typically you didn't get a lot of fakes that way. You just got bracelets that people were either gifted the charms or they just bought one of themselves. And so I didn't get a lot of fakes that way. This is a larger size. It's the 20 centimeter or the 19.5. And I just kind of put them in this bag. It's a little bit too large for me unless I use a lot of Muranos and try to tighten up the fit. And here is the Stackables by Wolf. These are the little clear stoppers that I put at the end of these so that when I take these out, the Muranos don't slide off. And these were actually supplied with the white trays. So the white trays came with a clear lid, and I just removed that. I removed the clear lid that was on top and underneath, and I just used the insert, which is this little white plastic, and put them inside this tray. Let's see, other little random bits. This here is, I believe this is just a knitting needle. Yeah, it's just a knitting needle, and sometimes I store charms on here. So this is how I'm currently storing my loose Muranos and my bracelets that aren't being used for a design at the moment. I just kind of tuck them right in the center, and they just kind of fit in nicely right in the middle there. So I am planning on doing another collection video for you of all of my Muranos, and that will include these ones here, plus all the ones that are currently on a bracelet design. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this July hits and misses video. A little bit different, a little bit random, but I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.